As we started to evaluate whether or not we wanted to do the Turkish Airlines 6-continent million-mile challenge, we had a very deliberate process that we went through, and I thought I would share that with you. The first thing we had to think about was, did we have the time to dedicate to this challenge? And it turns out we did. We have a little bucket of time in July. We have another trip in August, which is going to lead nicely into finishing it off, and we'll be all done by early September. So we had the time. The second thing we had to look at was, of course, the numbers. Did it financially make sense for us to do this challenge? Trying to find the best flights for the best money is probably what took me the most time. Spent a lot of time on Google Flights. I have a spreadsheet where I plugged everything in. Even though there are some Reddit threads out there that say that you could do the itinerary for around $3,000, we weren't able to make that work. We fly out of Miami, we're based in the US, and so we have some pretty long flights that we had to do. So there was no way we were gonna do it for $3,000. It turns out that our budget for our flights for this challenge is gonna be around $10,000. And I realize that sounds like a lot to get 2 million miles total, but I think that I can leverage those miles to get about 2 to 2.5 cents out of every mile for future airfare. That's $40,000 or more in future airfare. So spend 10 to get 40, to me, the numbers work. Whenever we were planning out our flights, I spent a lot of time on Google Flights, looking at the map, looking at where Turkish Airlines flew, and making sure that we could go to areas that we actually wanted to go to, and also go to places that we felt safe. That was really important to us for this trip. Our ultimate itinerary ended up being Istanbul to Dubai, Dubai to Marrakesh through Istanbul, Marrakesh to Bucharest, Romania through Istanbul, and then Bucharest, Romania to Bogota, Colombia, also again through Istanbul. That's going to be our first phase that we're going to get done in July. Our second phase is actually leading off of a trip we already had planned. So we will fly from London to Melbourne through Istanbul, and then we're going to come all the way back from Melbourne through Istanbul back to Miami. That will finish it up and get us Australia and then North America. So for us, it made a lot of sense. The numbers worked. The ROI is going to be great. But probably one of the biggest things that encouraged us to do this challenge was just the thrill and the adventure of planning such a trip so very last minute, because we literally booked everything about a week ago and we're leaving today. Just being spontaneous and going to places that we've never been to before. We've never been to any of these places we're going to. We just felt like the thrill of it was something that we were ready to tackle. And you know what? We haven't told our kids that we're doing this. So they're going to be surprised when they get a picture of us in Dubai in front of the Burj Khalifa. It's going to be fantastic. So those are just some of the logic that went into how we planned it. Did we have the time? Did the numbers make sense? And just the thrill of doing it.